Today we're diving into the legendary career of John Candy. From humble beginnings to becoming a comedy icon, let's take a journey through his most unforgettable characters. Starting off in 1973 with an uncredited role in Class of '44, Candy began his journey in film. Then in 1976, he joined the cast of Second City's television show, SCTV, for many years. He also had a small role in the Clown Murders film. In 1978, he had a minor role in Silent Partner, followed by another small part in Lost and Found in 1979. But it was his 1979 breakout in the film 1941 that really got people talking. He played Private Foley, a bumbling soldier in this Steven Spielberg-directed war comedy. The laughs were just getting started. Then came the Blues Brothers in 1980. Candy played Burton Mercer, a no-nonsense parole officer who added just the right amount of chaos. But his big break came in 1981 with Stripes. As Dewey Oxburger, Candy was hilarious as the overweight recruit struggling through boot camp. In 1983, he starred in Going Berserk, a zany comedy where he played a drummer caught in a wild adventure. Also, in 1983, Candy stole the show in National Lampoon's Vacation. As the hapless security guard at Wally World, he was the perfect foil for Chevy Chase's antics. In 1984, he was in Volunteers, a comedy about Peace Corps volunteers. And who can forget Splash, later in the same year. As Freddie Bauer, Tom Hanks's wisecracking brother, Candy brought his unique blend of humor and heart. The mid-'80s were a golden era for Candy. In '85, he played The Incredible Time Travels of Henry Osgood. He played a time-traveling character. 1985's Summer Rental saw him as Jack Chester, a stressed-out air traffic controller trying to relax on vacation, and he was in film The Last Polka, which was a mockumentary about a polka duo. That same year, he also had a cameo in The Canadian Conspiracy, a 1986 satirical film. Armed and Dangerous featured him as a bumbling security guard. He also had a memorable role in Little Shop of Horrors as a radio DJ. But it was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, from 1987, that cemented his place in comedy history. Also in 1987, he was part of the anthology film Really Weird Tales. As Del Griffith, the overly friendly shower curtain ring salesman, Candy delivered a performance that was both hilarious and deeply touching. That same year, he played Barf, the ManDog, in the Star Wars spoof, cult classic Spaceballs. 1988 brought us The Great Outdoors, where he played Chet Ripley, a family man on a disastrous camping trip with Dan Aykroyd. You may have noticed his cameo appearance in She's Having a Baby from around that time too. And in 1989, Uncle Buck introduced us to one of his most beloved characters. As the irresponsible but lovable Uncle Buck, Candy was at his comedic best. And Who's Harry Crumb saw him as a bumbling private investigator. The 90s continued to be fruitful, starting with a memorable cameo in 1990 with Home Alone as the Polka King. That same year, he was in Stella, a drama film. He also starred in Nothing But Trouble, a dark comedy. Then in Only the Lonely, he took on a more serious role as Danny Muldoon, a man torn between his overbearing mother and the woman he loves. In 1991, John had a small role in Career Opportunities, and he was in Delirious, a comedy about a soap opera writer. Then came JFK, also 1991, where he played Dean Andrews, showcasing his dramatic chops. In 1992, he was part of the ensemble cast in Once Upon a Crime. In 1993, Cool Runnings saw Candy as Coach Irv Blitzer, leading the Jamaican bobsled team to the Winter Olympics. He was also featured as a sports announcer in Rookie of the Year. In 1994, he directed and starred in Hostage for a Day. He also was in Wagons East, where he portrayed James Harlow, leading a wagon train in a comedic Western adventure. His last completed film was Canadian Bacon in 1995, which was a political satire. John Candy's career was a roller coaster of laughs and heartfelt moments. He brought joy to millions, and his characters still resonate with audiences today. So which John Candy character is your favorite? Or if you have an idea for a face transform, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tributes to the greatest icons in comedy. Catch you next time.